Welcome to my Monday morning mindset motivation. I'm Georgie Hubbard and I am so excited that you decided to spend the start of your week with me. Let's set you up with the mindset it takes to lead. Hello and welcome to another episode of my Monday morning mindset motivation. Now, in today's episode, I actually want to address something that I'm really passionate about. Now, I'm reading a lot of articles at the moment around the second wave after this pandemic, and it's going to be all around mental health and mental well-being, and how through this pandemic, people are really struggling with their mental health. People are struggling with anxiety and depression and isolation and all of that unease and uncertainty that is going around at the moment. So I've written a blog and I have included 30 things that we can do to help improve our mental well-being during this time. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to stand here today and list off my 33 things. We'd be here all day, but I just wanted to address my top 5. I had a client ask me, what would, out of all of these 30 things, what would you recommend that we be doing right now to really help our mental health and well-being? So here are my 5 out of my 30, and I will link the blog in the show notes below. If you do want to give that a read, please do. So the first thing that I believe we should all be focusing on right now is gratitude. Now, you might be thinking, how can I focus on gratitude when I am just feeling really low and at the moment? And look, I'm not saying it's easy, because it's not. But even in the darkest of times, there is always something to be grateful for. It could be your comfy bed that you got to sleep in. It could be having a roof over your head. It could be having 2 legs that you can walk. It could be having some amazing friends to call or some family around you. Whatever it is, there is always something to be grateful for. And when we have an attitude of gratitude, we feel more joy. People say, I want to be happy. Well, if you want to be happy, first and foremost, you have to focus on what you're grateful for, because that then makes you feel good. So have an attitude of gratitude every single day. Start writing down 3 things that you appreciate in your life. And over time, it will impact your mental well-being. You will start to notice more things. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. So gratitude, number 1. Number 2, exercise. Move your body. I am super passionate about this because it's something I have done throughout my whole life. I have always moved my body, and I can tell when I don't. Like the other day, I woke up and it was one of those mornings where things just didn't quite go according to plan. I had appointments, and throughout the day, because I hadn't moved that much, I just didn't feel as good. And I thought, wow, this is what it's like to not exercise. I hadn't had my daily dose of endorphins and dopamine. And look, when we move, we feel great. Everything just gets that boost. Our metabolism gets fired up, and we just feel great. So even if you go for a 10-minute walk around the block, or you roll out your yoga mat, or even on your rug, and you just do some stretches, whatever you do, try and move your body first thing. I really notice the difference when I don't do it, and I really feel the benefits when I do. So number 2 would be exercise. And look, come and join the Mindfully community, because we do have exercises that can be done from home, anytime, all fitness levels welcome, no equipment needed. So if you are really struggling to go, I don't know what exercise to do, come and join our community, because we literally have laid it out all for you. Number 3, breath. Become more aware of how you're breathing throughout the day. When we feel anxious or depressed or we're not clear, we often start to breathe into our chest. Now, I know this because that was me through most of my 20s. I didn't know how to take a full deep breath. And it wasn't until I learned how to deep breathe that I felt more clearer, I felt less foggy headed, I had more energy. So breath work's really important. So just throughout the day, just monitor how you're breathing. I like to put one hand at the bottom of my belly and just direct my breath to that hand. And I put one hand on my heart, and I just take 10 nice deep breaths in between my activities and my tasks. So I'll just pause, one hand on belly, one hand on heart, 4 deep breaths in, hold, and then a slow deep breath out. Now I really focus on the out breath because that actually calms the nervous system. So do that 10 times and do that just a few times throughout the day. Learn to take deeper breaths. Don't breathe into your chest, breathe into your belly, and it will have an impact on your nervous system. It will slow down your thoughts, it will make you more present, and it will make you feel less anxious. Number 4, listen to some music. Music is so powerful. It literally lights up the brain. So I created a playlist on Spotify and it's called my emotional feel good playlist. So anytime that I'm feeling a little bit flat or I just need some energy, I put on that playlist. It's got all the cheesy tunes on there. It's got some really good dance music on there. So however I'm feeling, if I need a bit of a boost, I go to that playlist. Or if I just want to calm down and, relax, I have a relaxation playlist, which makes me feel more calm and centered. So create 2 playlists on Spotify, one to lift you up, one to calm you down, and just feel the power of music. It is amazing. So do that for yourself today. And number 5, use affirmations. Your words and your thoughts and your feelings impact your reality. And if you don't believe this, listen to my last Monday motivation because I go into detail on this. There's been experiments done that how our thoughts impact our reality and the words that we speak. So start programming your mind. Start saying things like, I am enough. Today's going to be a great day. I am capable of achieving my goals. I am grateful for my life. And start replacing the negative thought that you might be thinking with a more positive and empowering thought. Make this a daily habit. Become more aware of what you're thinking through becoming more self-aware. And just feel the benefit from doing that. So there we are, my 5 things: gratitude, exercise, deep breathing, listen to great music, and use affirmations. They are the 5 things that I do regularly to boost my mental well-being, and they work. So I really hope that serves you on this Monday morning. Wherever you are in the world, wherever you're listening to this, remember you are not alone. And mental health is something that, there should be no stigma around it. We go to the gym, we exercise to train our body. Well, like we train our body, we must train our mind. And if we don't train our mind, we are leaving it open to, poor mental health. So make sure this week you do those 5 things, or you choose one thing, because it will have an impact on your life. Have a beautiful week, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Thank you so much for listening to the Mind to Lead podcast. I really hope you got some great takeaways and key learnings from this episode. To help us spread the message, please give us a rating and leave us a review. We love reading your thoughts and your insights and your learnings. And look, reach out to me. Reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm Georgie Hubbard. Reach out to me on Instagram. I'm Georgie L. Hubbard. Let's connect. I hope you have an incredible day, and I look forward to speaking to you all again soon.